You know what? Forget the long intro and everything. Yo, what's up, everybody? I am Twojis Gaming. As you may or may not already know, my name is Smith, and welcome back to episode 8, season 1 of the modern Minecraft Let's Play. Oh boy! Oh man, I'm excited to get back into this. All right, so stuff we're gonna be doing today: a little bit more of the energy-related things, and a little bit more of the house, and we're gonna finally try to transfer some stuff over, and maybe we'll actually get a little bit of the reactor room up and running as well. Now, before any of you start saying to yourselves, Smith or Donald, if you know me from VR chat, it's the same stuff for the past few episodes. How many more of these stream-like episodes are you gonna do where it's just working on the house and stuff? Let's be honest with ourselves. This is going to take a little bit to completely finish, but I'm also trying to do, you know, like some other things at the same time to make sure this keeps on moving forward. So looking at our energy-related things, lead-stone batteries are working just fine. What about these? There's not that much of that there. That's going to take a long time to fill up. How much EMC do I have right now? Come on, load. Not that much. Let me look at something right quick. Well, actually, hold a minute. I can look at that too, because it's part of technology. Energy cell. That's applied engineerics or energetics? Well, let me turn down my music a little bit again. There we go. Okay. We have energy cells that are working, but drop a service. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. We're gonna need to focus on storage at some point. At some point. Mostly for storage related things. A technical block. Scaffold. Stone and iron. Goodness, I need to start getting the EMC stuff up and running, and the only way to do that is to go, like, the only way I know how to do it, truly, is to figure out a way to basically get a tree farm to constantly basically break itself to turn into EMC. And the way I know how to do that is with a duplicator tree, but we can use like block breakers. Look, that's if that's in here. Lumberjack breaks logs. BC silicon. Twilight Forest. Okay. So there isn't really any automated block breakers, so Maybe... Is there some form of, like, replicator? Rep pulls out logs. Okay. Nope. Guardian spawner. That's not gonna work, is it? It looks like for right now, I would need to... That's also something I want to try and do at some point. It looks like I would need to just simply do it the old-fashioned way until I ran across one. How much damage does this do? 10? Oh, goodness. The slice. I think it's time we go and raid a few dungeons or something. But at the same time... what do I do first? You know what, let's give these some time to... Yeah, let's give these some time to do some stuff. Yeah. Let's give the energy cells some time to recharge. And let's head on over to a red ant dimension and see what we can find. Okay, there's unstable ants. Teleport to the temp home. Oh yeah, there's the old cell gen right there. Also, speaking of the old stuff, I realized something. I was looking back at some of the older stuff I used to do, and I realized just how long I've been doing this stuff to an extent. But I've also realized, you know, we have actually surpassed the longest series on our channel. On my channel. And that was, and yes, I'll open these up at another point. And that was the Aetheric mod pack, or the Aether mod pack from a long time ago. I actually cannot believe how long it's been since I've done not just a series this long, but I'm trying to think of what it was I was thinking at that time. It wasn't just, oh, I had been doing it for, you know, that long. You know, I'd been running series, different series for that long, but also at the same time, it's interesting to know that we have surpassed the longest running show on this channel so far. It's actually kind of cool. In my book. Now there's something we could go and do. We could actually go and run over to the Utopia dimension. Get a red ant. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm going to right click it. There we go. Yeah, because the last one lasted, I think it was 6 or 7 episodes long. And this is the 8th. Meaning I've beaten my record. It's been a long road, guys. But we made it. And I'll be saying this when I finally reach, you know, maybe 1,000 subs too. But, you know, I remember before I started the stream today, I was sitting in my chair or wherever I was at the time, and it brought this back up for me. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Those of you that have been with me ever since the get-go of this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You honestly do not know how grateful I am for you. You're an absolute blessing to me and my family. You've helped me prove a lot of things. It's just incredible, to say the least. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It genuinely does mean something to me that you're willing to stick here and watch my shenanigans like this. You know, I can remember 2 years ago is how long it's been over 2 years at this point, but I can remember, you know, starting back in July of, I believe it was 2016, yeah, or something like that, and a couple days later starting my first ever YouTube video. Obviously expecting what I got, which was basically nothing happening. But yet, I stuck with it. And here I am now, with a very large amount of subscribers, more than normal. And I also forgot to do something. Like, more than my normal. I would have never expected this. But yet, here it is, in front of my face. I believe it was 132 subscribers, is what the number was. And remember, the other day it hit 133. It's just... Let me see if I can put it in perspective for you. For people that don't do this, or may not realize it, 130 people, I'm going to generalize the number here, I'm going to put in a rounded estimation, 130 people have clicked that button. That's 130 clicks. Now what I want you to do is basically picture in your mind a room with 130 fold-out chairs in it, like for a party or something. And now imagine 130 people to fit in those 130 chairs. That is a lot of people, guys. And here I am, myself, looking at some of this stuff and saying to the bigger, you know, tubers out there, how on earth do you keep track with 100,000 people? Even with social media. I mean, that's incredible. The amount of people that you're able to keep track with while this, you know, you're doing this. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that one person is able to keep track of 100,000 people or so. But yet they do it. And it's amazing what they do. Peaches. Now if I could find the queen tree or the goodness tree, now that would be something. Cherry pit. Let me actually grab a few of these. You know what? Let's just make this easier on ourselves. Oh, Come on, game. There we go. You simply walk around. You know, saying it like that made me think of the channel Vanos Gaming, and it made something else come to my mind. Multiplayer. A really long viewer of mine, or made it sound like he's really tall, a really long time viewer of mine. You've heard me talk about him before, Max. He has been with this channel from the get-go, and I remember the other day he was actually talking to me about servers for this. And it brings something to my mind all the time when this type of thing is brought up, or just thinking of servers in general. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry about that. My mother just came in to give me food, and oh my god, for one, it's hot. Oh my goodness, let me move this over here. Ah, god, that's hot. And move my microphone over here. I'll get a little bit quieter because I'm going to be a little bit away from my microphone while I just simply sit down and eat this. Because I am actually hungry. Okay, let me turn on my light for a second and try to describe this. I need more light. Ah, okay. Ooh. Okay, so what my mother here has prepared for me is a pasta dish. We got pasta with some grape tomatoes, I believe that's what it's called. It's got some bacon bits, some Parmesan cheese, Brussels sprouts, or broccoli or something like that. Now, I know that some of you will look at this type of thing I've just described and just go, ugh. But the thing is that looks aside, and in my opinion, this actually does not look bad at all. Looks aside, this type of stuff is food I genuinely like to eat. Oh my god. Hold on a minute. You're just gonna hear me shit. You're just gonna hear me sitting here munching for a second. Use this as a moment to go and get yourself something to drink too. Oh my god. That's cauliflower. Wow. Holy shit. It's actually really good. Okay. I'm just going to kind of munch and talk, I guess. Forgive the smacking. I don't know how to describe how it tastes, but it's good. Just know it's good. Anyway, I'm going to use this as a moment to eat, but also at the same time to go around and see if I can find a goodness tree or queen tree. So we got some arrows, some bread. Now these trees actually have chests on them. Get the golem as something I can use. Shoot. Wait, was my cross made out of a sponge? I think it was. was I kicked off from? No, it wasn't that high. Oh. Oh no, it's gold. That's it. What it is. There we go. Oh, it had a rose. Ah. Okay. Okay. Take another bite. Okay. I'll keep that mark down on here because these trees actually have chests in them too. Okay. Keep on moving. Damn, that good. I can already hear a few people in the background going, Donald, stop, you're making me hungry. And what do I have to say to that? No, I'm gonna keep eating, thank you very much. What's this? Are they just normal or are they enchanted? They are normal. Also, I keep forgetting the main reason why we're here. And that's to get a red ant nest, not the goodness tree. Termites. Should I? It's not needed for like the Big Bertha sword. Wait, holy. Okay. There's no need to go to the red ant dimension now. Okay. Alright. Well then. Oh, termites. No, I've never been to the termite dimension. You know what? Screw it. As long as I remain in the flying avatar. Here we go. Come on, right click it. Empty my inventory. What? Oh my god, the amount of entities. I'm gonna right click it, right click it. Why is it saying empty your inventory every time I go to right click one of these things? Alright. Well, with whatever the case may be, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you know what? I'll grab that when I actually get out of here. what I'll do is I'll make like a different ore spawn room for these things. Get like a butterfly and moth and name both of them. How far out am I? Not too far. Either way. Back over here. Okay. Now, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm just simply going to grow them. Just like this. I'll mark it as duplicate. That's dub. Dupe. Dupe tree. Okay. Okay. I'll do that a second. And what I'll now get to work on is, it would need to remain in the air. So, you know what, that gives me a reason for this little bit right here. I was thinking of originally putting just tanks of oil or fuel right here for an energy source, but I think what I'll do is I'll make this the dupe center. Okay. Now, as I'm munching over here, gives me a chance to explain this. The way that the trees work is that they grow themselves and duplicate any type of block that is within a certain radius of a certain block. You know, make a 5 by 5 of that block. So, couple. Let's, really only needs the one. So let's do this. Okay. Make a 5 by 5 in the center. Whoops. Up. Okay. Have ourselves a 5 by 5 in the center. Now what I need to do is get a bunch of hoppers. And I actually need to fill the inside in with something. Now I don't expect this one to be permanent forever. More like long time temporary solution. So to make this simple, do I even have hoppers? Yes, I do. Okay, so in order to get this to work, what I'm going to need to do, get a chest. A lot of them. 5 will do. And just do this. Now this is going to hold it all, and the reason why I use this many is because it will overfill, or not overfill, overflow and overfill faster than you can say have mercy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright. Now why on earth would I do something like this? You're about to find out. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... I'll just use a random block. For the time being, just simply place that right there. And now what I need to do is get a grass block. Now, you can use straight up dirt, but I'll use grass for this. Okay. Oh, it went into it, and... Yep, there it is. Okay. So, what I'm doing is I'm basically making it to where if something were to go under it, it would be fine. Normally what you would do is you would just put a 5x5 around a block, but since I already put that one there, actually it would be a very easy fix. You know what, just to make this easier, and the reason why I'm digging it up with a pickaxe instead of a shovel is this one has silk touch on it, so it'll keep that grass block. Okay, mine you up. Mine you. And mine you. Oh, did it take it? I think it might have taken it. Or took it. Okay, so one. Mostly just to get it to go around. Okay, yep, one of them got the hopper. Okay. And now for this right here. There we go. Okay. And when I go over there to one of those dupe trees, it's actually going to have, it's actually going to have already some of them grown on it. And look at that. Yes, it does. Really, all I need is just one of them? Make things simple and easy. I'm just gonna grab all of it and replant them. Okay. Just like before, replant them. Really, all you need to do, duplicator trees, is just have one of these blocks. Look at that, it's already regrowing. It's already regrowing. Okay. So you can either turn it into planks if you want. If you break it through normal means at times, it will also change as well. Is there something I'm missing? I see. That's worrying. How big is this one? Or is it just the funnel? Oh! There went the meteor. If it turns into like one of the really, really, really large ones, that will actually suck up water, and you'll see it because the thing will like turn blue. Interesting. Those moments when it feels like it takes forever. Okay. Oh, that texture glitch. You can see it like sparkle and whatnot. Okay. Take one of those. Stick it right there. These others, don't need it. Just stick it right there. Okay. To make things easier, yeah. To make things easier, is that getting closer? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna farm EMC old-fashioned, the old-fashioned way for a few moments. What's this? Ender pearl. The heck is walking on here? Oh, there's birds in here. Yeah. These are definitely leveling up. Now when the day's over, those will actually just generate into these things. Maybe not. Seems to be working just fine. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's already growing. Let's see if we can make this easier on us. I'm just gonna do that right there. How do you know it's actually coming in this direction? So this will take a little bit of time. But it will actually duplicate those blocks that are on this level. We're just gonna need that for a bit. Alright. Excuse me. Now there is another way you can actually duplicate blocks as well, a little bit slower, and that is with a EMC chest. Oh, lag. There we go. I believe that's what it's called anyway. It's under Project E, so Project E. There it is. Ah, there it is. Energy condenser. Obsidian, diamonds, alchemic chest. Okay, that's what's gonna be a little tricky to make. Just head on in here. Okay, wrong door. So, let me look through this for a second and see if I can remember how to do this. One of them is a diamond block and a piece of charcoal, I believe. Or not diamond block, a diamond and a piece of charcoal. There is also redstone and iron. Oh, there's, coal is involved in some way, I believe. Okay, let me see what I can remember here. Iron, redstone, okay, there's that. This, coal, yep. Then it was, what was it? I think it was actually that and a piece of stone. Could be wrong. No, it's the other way around, but it's cobblestone. Okay, so cobble. Go all the way back. pretty. Charcoal, and then just fill it up the rest of the way with cobblestone. Okay. Alchemic chest. Diamond. Stone. What else? Iron chest. Here's what I'll do. Project E. There we go. One. I don't know why they give you so much of it, though. Is it? What is this stuff actually used for, anyway? Oh, I see. It's for these things. Okay, now if I remember how you make this, it's like this, I believe? Nope, down. Stone, and then diamond? Yeah, okay. And in order to make the 2-time one, I'm gonna need, yeah, red matter and that one. Okay, so this diamond and obsidian. Armageddon outside right now. Okay. And where is that chest? Here it is. Okay. Alright, so now that I have that, what I now need to make are these. So, energy collector, glowstone, diamond block, furnace, glass. Okay, glass. When you try to type something and it just refuses to type. Diamond. Furnace. Glowstone. Also, if you put anything in this middle slot right here, it will actually give you anything that is equivalent exchange of that, so it's actually alchemy. Now, this over here, I actually don't know what this is. I don't know what this site is actually used for. But either way, craft this up. Now, what it works like is it's it's basically a solar panel. I am going to need obsidian or something else. I do remember that. It's 7 I need. And I believe it's diamond, block, and glass. I think that's it. It's for this. Yeah. What this will do is it will actually speed it up. It's how you make something called a power flower. Okay, so I'm going to take this, this, and this. Now then, the way this works, so I'll just stick it out here right now. The way it's set up right here, this right here works as a solar panel, and it will absorb the energy from basically whatever. Okay, let me actually get something. That anyway. Okay. Let me get like a block of cobble or something. Stone. see them moving over there quite a lot. Okay. Okay, oh, look at that. Look at that right there. It generated a new one. Oh, yep, there they go. We're generating now. I'll just take a look at it. Now, what I want to do, in order to get this to be the EMC generator that I want, I don't want it to duplicate blocks. What I want it to do is duplicate the apples and stuff that will fall from it. Okay, so right here is where I'll do it temporarily. Just gonna stick that right there. Gonna stick the chest on it. Now, the way you would do it is you would load items in here that have an EMC value to duplicate whatever item you would put up here. So let's say I wanted to duplicate this. Obviously, if I put that in there, it won't do it. But if I put something like, let's say, an apple or steak in there, it will take the EMC and try to duplicate it. Now, it doesn't, like, you can't, like, let's say, take something out of here, put it in there, and duplicate it that way. It's just giving you a visual rendition of what you're trying to duplicate. If you add this to the side of it with a light source nearby, it will put EMC in this bar for you. But if you add this to it, it actually subdivides it and makes it faster. So now if I do this and try to duplicate it, see, builds it up pretty fast now. And the more of these you add around it, the faster it is. And this is what we're going to use to actually duplicate our blocks. So I'm going to grab, how many of these can I use? Not many by the looks of it. Okay. This isn't the fastest way to do this, but it's the way I'll do it for right now. Okay, there we go. And now we just simply sit here and wait. I'll go here, line these up. Boop. Okay. Let me get a block of dark matter if I can. I don't think I've ever made a block of dark matter now that I think about it. Alright then, so old-fashioned style EMC, here we go. So, pretty much most basic way to do this. Take a tree, cut it down, plant it, take a tree, cut it down, plant it, take a tree, cut it down, plant it. You get my drift here. And once again, I will actually do this. I'm going to use all my EMC on this because I know it works. Okay. Now if I go to try and duplicate something again, let's take just an average emerald. Stick this up here. Look at how fast that goes. Let's actually do something that shows it going visually faster. Like an apple. Or something with just not that much EMC to it. Like blaze powder here. Stick that in there. Already got two. Now, I do not believe it's the lower the EMC value is for those, the faster it'll duplicate. But by the looks of it, it's time to actually go back down to mining, just so that way we can actually get enough EMC to do this. Okay. Mm. This is why block farming is so essential. Okay, you know what? Here. Technically, I could build this up very slow. But for EMZ stuff for right now, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, there we go. A dark matter block. I'm going to duplicate one of these. I'm just going to sit there and watch that for a second. Because the moment that duplicates, man. Oh, yeah. Wait, red matter block. Oh, it's the furnace. So this is the recipe to make red matter. Need 4 of them to make one of these. Now, I need a total of enough EMC to get 4 of these to do what I'm wanting to do. And that is to make one of these. Oh, never mind. Fuck. Okay, I really underestimated it for once. Okay, I'm gonna need 5 of these and some of those. Well, I'm gonna leave that there to constantly do its thing. And, oh, look at that. It did. Oh, it did it. 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 Oh, shit. I forgot something. An emerald pick can't get that. But a dark matter one could. There we go. The reason I use the emerald stuff is just, or at least the emerald pickaxe, is just simply because of the fact that it will silk touch anything. Okay. Now having a million EMC again. Go back over here. Okay, I believe it was yes. And then I don't think it was that many, so I will just simply take this stuff, stick it in there. There we go. Work with what I can. Let's see what we can do here. So if I do this just right. Okay. This is how you're supposed to build it. Oh yeah, I got enough. By the way, it doesn't matter which angle you put these at. I just do it like this because I want to. What? Let me get another one of these. Okay. Oh, Whoa, 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 whoa. I got 4 of them now. Can I even... Oh, no. I don't have enough. Okay. You know what, let's once again trim this. Because I need to get that dark matter pickaxe in order to do this. Where is... You know what, this is enough to get it anyway. Oh, there's a 5th one now. Okay. Give it a second. Huh? Where did they go? Did they just fall? Or did they ghost? No. That's odd. They don't do that, and yet it did it anyway. So it literally just went... How peculiar. Peculiar. Well, I'll let it do it again. And see if it actually does anything that time. Or does anything this time, I mean. Use this while I can. This is what you would actually put on top of this. So, there we go. And I'll put it right here too. Okay. Now this is going to be trying to duplicate this stuff extremely quickly. Look at that. Okay, there we go. It duplicated another one. Now, I have a feeling I might know why it did it like that. Even though I literally did just put a lot of this stuff here. There to actually get the pick. Let's see if it was just a tool that was the issue. It should go straight to here. There it is. So it might have been a tool issue, or it might be just no, it wouldn't just be constantly cycling through. That's not how it works. I was thinking maybe it just kept cycling through because of how some of the toppers were. And it was all meant to go straight over here, so there's no way it could just continuously cycle through. Like, if it were to go into these right here, that are either leading this way or this way, it wouldn't matter because it's meant to continuously go forward. So it actually doesn't matter. Okay, I can get 3 now. Okay. Time to actually build this thing up the correct way. Okay.
No, that one actually needs to remain open. So if that's remaining open, then I will just simply do this. It also means I need to take out the floor right here, so I can put one of these in. As long as I leave that little portion open, we're fine. This right here. Okay. Oop, duplicated some more now. Now we're getting somewhere in terms of EMC. I will admit that this has got to be the slowest time I've ever done EMC. But at least I'm getting it now. Okay. Glowstone. Back over here. You can also tell the difference a little bit because this is a bit more clustered than the normal glowstone texture. The actual texture of the glowstone on it's a bit more together, I guess you could say. Okay. And now with this being about 94% of the way of being as efficient as it possibly can be, let's take a chunk of glowstone. Watch how fast this goes. There we go, it's just gone through all the EMC it had. That's fast. That is fast. It's not as absolutely as fast as it could possibly be, but it's still fast. Oh yeah, it's fast. Okay. $2 million. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay. There's the 4 red matter. Now I need to wait for 4 of those to hop on over. No, 5 of them, I mean. 5. There we go. Let's see what I can do. Help speed this along. Grab a piece of glowstone. Ooh, wait a minute. I just realized. Red matter block. Take that instead. Things first, though, I'm gonna do that. Take you off. I'll grab you. Let's see how much EMC I have. Okay, I don't have that much. Stick that right there. Okay, let's see. Can I still mine this? No, I cannot. I would need an actual red matter tool to mine such a thing. You know what? That's fine. It's actually not difficult to make red matter tools. Okay, so it would need to be a red matter pickaxe, and the way you do that is like this. Now I'm still going to need enough EMC to put together a red matter pickaxe, so I need to go and get enough EMC together for 1 more red matter. Yeah. Still currently do not have enough for the whole thing. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually getting quite a lot of it now. There we go. No longer an issue. Now, I could try to charge this up. And try to mine it that way. Still does not seem to work. So it looks like if I want to do that, I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to need 3 red matter for it. Oh boy. Thought it was like this. 1 dark matter, 3 red matter. Absolutely as fast as I possibly can. So, apple. Dirt. I'm gonna need 9. So what I plan on doing. Actually, no, I need 3 more. It makes 6? Yeah, it makes 6, and then I would turn those 6 into more, and just cut it all down at one time. This is pretty much what I'm going to do with that tree over there once I get everything set up the right way. Okay, now with 2 of these, I'll be able to fill it up all the way. It pretty much just takes away the amount of bar on your tool as how much it would take to cut down all that tree manually. Just still a little bit of equivalent exchange, alchemic stuff. Now with the amount of golden apples, and logs and everything that I've gotten, it should be way more than enough EMC to do what I need to do. Okay. Oh, I'm close. I am close. Oh god, the amount of red matter that's over there. Ah, it's killing me. Okay. Apple. Oh, apples. The apple seed. Okay. So I have 4 left over, so this is just gonna do that then. 4 dirt. And then, does it break it? Nope, but it did take it into the red. Ah, look at that right there. There's another one of those seeds. If you ever see those apples with like the little sparkles around it, not the one where it's a shimmering apple, I mean the one where it's got the little sparkles around it, it is a actual tree seed, and it makes those really large trees from the from the ore spawn mod. Let me look right here for a second. Are there any apples in here? No, there are not. Make that 15. This should be more than enough. Oh my god, we're so flippin' close. Is it red? Yep, still red. Not gone, just red. Sorry for being quiet, everyone. I'm just talking. Or not talking, thinking. Because whenever I stream, you pretty much, unless I have a lot to talk about that day, you're just pretty much just watching me play the way I normally would. There's the pick. Okay. This one? Yeah, this one. Can't even remember the right doors anymore. Okay, so here, and bam. Okay. Pick. Let's go and get those red matter, get these right here. Look at that. Had a lot of red matter. I don't know if that's just width or if it's speed. Man, all of it. Oh, look at that. It actually made another one. It's actually very hard to stop the duplication once it starts. Okay, so we got 1, 3, 5, 8, and an apple. 10. Earn 28 plus that much EMC, and we are golden. Well, I'm about to make the EMC process go a little bit further if I wanted to, and that would be make one of these. I'm gonna need to make one of those to do it. Basically, every single one of these furnaces is 10 million. Duplicator tree, you're fine when it comes to EMC then. However, I now have the amount of EMC I actually need. So I'm just going to now go on ahead and where's the shovel? There it is. Just gonna get rid of this. I have some mid-game weapons and stuff now. And I actually now have enough to do what I need to do. So, back to the build over here. Let's go ahead and get started on our reactor portion. Well, at least more like base reactor, and I forgot that the plate of food was still here. Hold a minute. Yeah, a little cold. But that's fine. Let me just finish it real quick. Because I don't want to be sitting here for another hour and just be frigid. The beauty of eating and streaming, everyone. Cold food. Nah. I just got too distracted. Okay. Also, a reason why I stopped with the EMC level now is because once you reach like 1.2 billion EMC, it stops. Yeah, it works like an ender chest. You can't switch each transmutation tablet and, you know, continue filling it up. Not how it works. Okay. Just gonna grab a cobble again. try to map this out. Okay. Be about right here. Okay, there we go. So right here is the door. Too far. Trying to make the walls a little thicker. Okay. Couple out. Alright. There'll be multiple forms of energy generation. And I'm doing them in like cells almost. But in order to do the draconic stuff, let's actually just go with reactor. See what we get. We have, okay, yeah, it's all draconic evolution. Reactor dynamo. You know what, let's do... It needs to be for energy, so it needs to be just those cells. So let's start off by making basically a bunch of slots for batteries. So a battery, in the way I'm thinking of it, can either be a 1x1, a 3x3, actually a 1x1, a 2x2, a 3x3, or a 5x5. I think I'll try to do a 3x3, because that will get the most of it out for us. Okay, so right here, okay. Same thing right here. Now the way that this is going to work is it's going to basically be like fuel rods that you see in an actual reactor. Several different leadstone cells, just as giant flipping batteries, pretty much. Okay. Cobble. There we go. I'm doing it mostly on one side for right now. I'm not going to go the whole way. There we go. Okay, I'll keep this side open for now. And I'll go ahead and put some type of flooring right here. I will go with wooden floors. Where's hellbark? The hellbark wood. Nah, we'll go redwood. For this. Okay, there we go. Actually, you know what? I will go all the way back with it. But for right here... Okay, back with the cobblestone. And it does need to have some segregation, so that way the wiring does not fuck with it. Okay. these back to, I'll leave those back to plain, and I'm just gonna start from the front, moving back. Okay. Let me actually get glowstone again. And here's what I'll do. Each of the end pieces, put a piece of glowstone on it. Just for now, because I'm going to leave it open. Okay, right here and right here. Oops, same type of deal. Okay. Leadstones. There's the frame. Here we go. Actual energy cells. Okay, and let's not flux. Let's get the hardened ones. Yeah, harden. Okay, so the way that this will work is I'll do it flat first. The cells will just simply sit kind of like this. Let me actually grab one of the wires. And there will be wires on each side of it, like this. Just like that. And there will be a cell in the middle. And it's just going to be like this, going straight down. It's going to be like this for all of them. Back with the wires. Okay, so right now they just look like discs. Pretty much. Grab some more cells. Let's call cell. Now I could do the hardened ones, but I'm not going to this time. Here we go. Fill up the whole inventory with them. Go. Same thing with this. Okay. This again in the middle. Leadstone again. And for right now, I'll make them go down about 5 blocks. Just that way I'm not here forever setting this up. Now, you might be wondering how on earth do I get the energy over to these things? You know, I'm going to have a bunch of batteries here that have no energy in them whatsoever. Glad you asked. No one's asking this, Donald. Okay, so the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to simply run them down like this. I'm going to fill it up like this right now. You know what? Let's bring it down one more. And then bring it up by 1. Now you see why I didn't just get rid of those other leadstone wires. Because I got a lot of these to do. And since World Edit is not a thing on here, you can add that in your own time if you do choose to play this along with me. Then this is going to be very hard. Because you're just going to be placing pipes if you're doing this at home along with me. Okay. There we go. And now we just simply do this. Also, at this level, I can actually kind of see how the cells are doing, too. Need more cells. Now, even though I could do hardened, these do actually take a lot less time to recharge. And because of just how I play this type of stuff in my head, I want it to be like I'm building it up. When I actually do need more than what this can put out, then I'll upgrade to the next level. But yep, we have legitimate batteries now. In fact, one of these can already be used like that. And as you saw over there, I did actually have some already working, but those were temporary. If I ever needed more energy. Okay, cell. Oh, wait a minute, the music ended and I didn't even notice. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Could make it like all interweaving and everything, because I have basically a creative mode now, but I still want it to be legitimate. And instead of it being just like a giant wall of these things, I actually want it to look like batteries. So that's the tops and somewhat in the middle of these things finished. Same thing right here. Cell. About 30 minutes left to do this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Since I am flying, it takes a little bit longer to mine this stuff out. Oh, there we go. I think I'll only hook up a few of the batteries this one time. So this is gonna be a bitch to unmine when I'm finished. You know what? Yeah, I'll leave those blank for right now. 7 more. I'll get at least 4 of them hooked up this one time. Because the thing is, I'm gonna still need to put a lot more work into these batteries besides just simply stacking them back up like this. Okay, so that's basically how each of the batteries are going to look. And then eventually they'll like run all the way down, but that's if I'm really trying to make it smaller. Okay. So now then, here we go. Harden. Here it is. Okay. So, to make this as battery-like as possible, I'm actually going to cover each of them. Like this. I'm also only going to cover the ones that are completed, so that way I know which ones to hook up. There we go. And I'm going to be doing it individually, like this, through the ceiling. Okay, so that's 4 blocks tall. I think that'll be enough, but instead what I'll do is I'll actually make it 1 block higher. Connect it via like this, with 1 single strand going through the middle of the building. Just like that, and that 1 single strand will go across to all, what is that? What will be all 20 of these. Now, how on earth do I plan on getting the power to charge these the right way? It's actually pretty simple. Where are they? I need that, where is it? That 1 generator. There it is. Get a lot of them. Start out with just that many. Okay. And here is what I will do. Where can I stick this? You know, I'll just put a giant solar panel right here. Cobble. Okay. I don't need that many, but here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many blocks is that? 8. So if I do it from right here, it should match up. 8. It doesn't really matter if they completely match up or not. How I'll be able to add to the whole solar panel feel. Quartz or snow. Go. And right here. Alright. There we go. Got like an actual solar panel. Harden. Yep, there we go. Now, in order to get this to work right, I'm going to have to connect each and every single one of them. So, like this will do. Oops. Did not need to do that. And let's see if I can speed it up. It'll be shifting every now and then. Okay. Actually, no. I have a way I need to set set this up so it doesn't interfere with anything. There we go. I like that. Gotta make this go at least a little bit fancy. Same type of deal right here. As they're all sitting there gaining energy. Okay. And this is how it would look too. It's just a bunch of these weaving things. Okay, there we go. And it would like connect outward into the next one. And with this one in this case, it would be technically wrap up and around. Go through the floor. Up the wall. Connecting to it via here. Because there would be one that actually goes out all that way too. Harden. Right here. And now every single one of those cells should be getting some type of charge. Yes, they are. The bottom ones, yeah, the bottom ones are going to be getting it. So it'll be going from like the bottom up. There we go. So we have energy. And we also have some item duplications now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. However, let me look back at something. Project E. Where's that clock? Yeah, right here. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make one of these, sit it on top of the pedestal, and then set it up on top of that tree and set it to where it moves really fast in time. And what it would cause it to do is it would cause it to put a bunch of apples straight down, and then they would all feed into these. And then there would be like a pipe that would take it and put it somewhere else where it could be converted into EMC correctly. Huh. Well, even though we didn't 100% get to the house today, we did actually get to a lot of things. I also need to get the auto mining set up at some point. Either way. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this for what it was. And with that said, like, comment, or subscribe if you want. And wherever you guys and girls like are, God bless you. I hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. And I'll talk to you guys and girls again next time. Bye everybody. God bless from the mountain. Yeah.